community in Birmingham. He earns just over £2,000 a year, but can expect frequent gifts of money from individual temple goers, and he gets his food free. At 27, he's had 9 years training, and Sujay went to meet him on an ordinary working day.
The sights, sounds and smells of Handsworth in Birmingham have their origins all over the world. Among the Asian families who've made this their home are hundreds of Hindus, mainly from the Punjab and Gujarat. In 1971, the cross was taken from the Presbyterian Church and it was consecrated as a Hindu temple, employing a full-time priest. Dharam Dutt Vasista was specially recruited from India. Pride of place in the temple is for Lord Krishna and his consort Radha. For Hindus, the temple and regular worship are part of the fabric of everyday life. They have no special Sabbath. Round the sides of the temple are several gods and goddesses. But the fact that Hindus worship many deities doesn't mean they don't believe in a supreme being.
We believe that there is one and only one God, one supreme power, whether it is he or she. We can't say because he has got no gender, he is formless, and so on there. But for the sake of his devotees, he appears in forms. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna himself said, which I'm translating in English there, that to rescue the righteous souls oppressed, to break the might of evil ones, to set at right the world's stream flow, age after age I enter birth.
To become an expert in the spiritual and scholastic aspects of the faith, priests begin training as young as 13. This temple hires its priest on a yearly contract. Dharam Dutt has been in Handsworth for 6 years and now has a wife brought up in Birmingham.
सबसे बड़ी बात तो यह है कि सनातन धर्म का प्रचार.
I help to propagate what is called the Sanatana Dharma, the eternal principles of the Hindu religion. I teach the people who visit the temple how to worship the different deities and to worship together as a congregation.
साथ में पूजा करना और कराना ये हमारा काम.
Our daily routine is getting up early in the morning, about 5ish, and my husband has a shower and then he sits down to praise, and I try and join him after I've dealt with the children, and then after that he has breakfast and goes to the temple.
But ceremony isn't confined to the temple. One of Dharam Dutt's jobs is to perform rituals in people's homes. Any occasion can be celebrated this way. Today it's because the family has moved to a new house and they want it blessed and purified with the holy fire ceremony called Havan. Being a priest is often a family tradition. Dharam Dutt's father and grandfather were priests before him. It's also a job usually done by the highest caste, Brahmins. Prayers have been said to Lord Ganesha to ensure the success of the ceremony. The priest gives a mark of blessing. Fire has energy, light and force, and the ceremony purifies the atmosphere of the home and praises the Lord. For the priest, it's all in a day's work, but he doesn't necessarily get paid for it. That is at the discretion of those taking part in the ceremony. It's Tuesday night and the temple is lit up. This is the time each week chosen by this congregation to worship the goddess Durga. It's a packed house as they wait for the unveiling of Durga. She's the provider of wealth and knowledge, and offerings of food are laid out before her. Dharam Dharam Dutt leads the worship to the goddess they call the Mother of the Universe.
When we go to Mother, we can ask anything what we need there. We can have her divine blessings for liberation of our soul, or we can ask material things from her, such as I want some money or some house or wife or whatever the things. The material, the people comes there.
Answered?
Yes, prayers are answered. If the prayers were not answered, you won't be seeing a lot of people coming over here.
After the ceremony, there's a communal feast, and because Hindus see all life as sacred, it's vegetarian. Dharam Dutt's day finishes in the heart of his congregation.
मुझे प्रसन्नता है कि मैंने अपने जीवन में जिस काम के लिए
Since childhood, I've always wanted to spread the glories of the Supreme Lord, and here I feel happy and fulfilled that I'm now able to do that.
धर्म प्रचार ही मेरा जीवन का सबसे बड़ा उद्देश्य है और वह मैं कर रहा हूँ, इसमें मुझे प्रसन्नता है.